niggas get damn near 10 o'clock.
Hell yeah, it's already 9 and shit.
Yeah. We up in here, man. We almost there. Hold on. Alright. Boom, goddammit.
Hey.
We in this thing finally?
Yes. We up in here, man. No strings attached. We in the building on a Wednesday. We late this motherfucker. This is some real Negro shit right now, man. I
Happy
swear to God.
Juneteenth.
What's it?
Right? We were celebrating Juneteenth. I got my Negro Leagues baseball shirt on. You dig?
Okay.
Appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man, for the shit for a little minute now, especially with the new crew and everybody, man. We missing some people, but fuck it, we gonna make it do what it do on a Wednesday night. You know the show. We allow everybody to express themselves in their most organic state. We talk about relationships and the culture. You dig? We gonna get it in tonight, man. Down there, that's my main man, Lionel.
What's good, y'all? It's great to be back. Happy Juneteenth. This is a big day, and let's communicate. What y'all up to? What's popping? What y'all experiencing?
Alright. Right here, that's Sister Mo.
Hey y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Happy Wednesday, happy Juneteenth. Feels good to be alive, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
I've been sick the last
like, she was a little down
I
bad.
was sick bad the last couple of days, so I'm feeling better.
It's good. It's great.
I'm glad I can make it.
Alright.
Hey,
Over
y'all.
there, that's Bree Baby. I got you. Don't let me do the intro.
Just say hey.
That's all you got?
You interrupted me, but hello everyone. I've been here in a little minute. Excuse how I'm looking. Look like a crackhead, but it's okay. Because I'm here. I'm here. I'm fresh off work.
No, I didn't even think crackhead a little bit.
I always say that when I look. I'm a crackhead.
And she drinking a beer out of a glass, which,
Wow.
or out of a
Well,
bottle.
can I give y'all a quick story though? Speaking of crackhead,
Where are we going with this?
I like to wash my car at nighttime. Like it's a vibe for real, which is also ironic because as I'm washing my car at nighttime, Tamara asked me, "Why are you gonna do this at nighttime?" I'm like, "I always do. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go." We're washing the car, and then a crackhead walks up to me at some point.
Naturally.
I know this was crazy. I was just like, "Okay, keep your cool, Lionel. Don't like."
Hold on, you thought they were crazy and you were washing your car at night?
Yeah, because
Was
it's
it
a
one of those like
vibe.
scrub ones?
He had one pan leg pulled up.
It
He
was
had
one
on
of
some
those-
Dr. Dre beats.
Get money.
And a beanie and a backpack and like
was
ashy
sad.
lips. I know he was.
Ashy
It was
lips.
crazy, but and also staring off into
Fucked up.
space. It was crazy.
That's fucked up.
This is the description. I'm not lying. I can't make this
I
up.
feel like
This was
you're judging
crazy.
this, man.
Not at all. This was the description, legitimately. So I'm washing the car and I'm just like keeping my energy. I'm not gonna make him feel like I feel threatened or like anything. Like he's a crackhead or like get away. I don't give that energy. I'm just like responding to him. We're like communicating. He's like, "So what makes you even wash your car at night?" A lot of people wash their car at night. I'm like, "It's a vibe."
I'm
just
dead.
like,
He
it's a
asked
vibe.
you. He's like,
And
"Why
then
you in my shit?"
Yeah, I'm like, it's not. I know.
I was gonna say because it's like some covered area.
He's like, I'm trying to go
over
to
there, so I can
sleep.
see why you over there.
Yeah. I'm like, no, it's cool. It's like, it's not as hot. It's a nice vibe. You know, it's a different kind of feel than just daytime car
You can't
washing.
see the dirt.
Ultimately, he approached me. It was crazy. I had to drive off on him because he started screaming at this other car that put up to the car wash. So I just
What is
hopped in my
going on?
car, drive off. I didn't finish washing the car. I asked him, I didn't even finish washing the car. I'm just like, he's screaming at this Suburban. I'm just like, okay. Like I was really
I feel a
walking
little
up.
threatened
Like,
now.
it's time for me to go. He legitimately standing outside the car, like.
Like what
And
happened?
I
We
was
was
just
having
like,
a good
I didn't have
vibe.
any response. I'm just like reversing off this bitch, and then he's like, smiling. Like, this is some
weak.
crazy shit.
Oh,
Never again.
damn.
Not going back to the car tonight.
I mean, just do it in
Duly
the evening.
noted.
I wouldn't say the night.
Yeah, I learned. Like, duly noted.
He was going like 10 p.m. and shit.
It was like 11.
Oh, that's crackhead time.
That's
See, I wasn't even
prime time
thinking
right
about
there.
it. I wasn't thinking about it.
I'm
I'm like,
weak.
and Tamara's like, this isn't a little weird, like nighttime. And I'm like, no, I do this shit all the time. This is fine. But yeah, crackhead put up on me. Speaking of crackheads, but
That's hilarious.
You
All
will.
right, man. So y'all make sure y'all get active. Jump off in that chat. We ain't blocking
Yes.
nobody. We gonna let y'all do what y'all do, man. If y'all got some questions for anybody, y'all can do that.
Oh my god.
God damn. Yeah. I think Mo's phone is very loud.
Barely.
All right, man. And I'm celebrating as well for the Raptors. So I got my victory cigar. So we gonna celebrate these goddamn Raptors. I got some of this Canadian yak.
I'm
We gonna
weak.
sip that. We gonna get these goddamn cigars and this yak. Shout out to my man Kawhi. That we see you play, boy. You dig?
Shout out.
Little pretty boys in Golden
that
State caught
literally
that
was
work.
like could have been San Antonio, but you know.
No. We ain't worried about that. Shout out to the Raptors, man. So y'all, I might fire this up. my wife might get mad, but I might.
gonna
You a
beat
part of
your
the
ass.
house?
Don't worry
A
about it. First of
cigar?
all, I'm a grown man. I can do what I want to do. Y'all don't talk to
Naomi,
me
I
like
have no
that.
parts. If you
I
want
just said she gonna beat your ass.
All right, man, let's get to the shit though, man.
She sure is trying to tell him.
Let's talk about a couple things, man. So we ain't come up with no explicit topic tonight, so we just gonna talk our shit tonight, man. So I wanted to start it off with talking about second chances in relationships.
Second chances, third chances, fourth,
Yeah,
fifth, sixth.
give a motherfucker a chance, right? Let a person grow.
While they with
I
me.
think you're supposed to do that prior.
Huh?
No, I think you're supposed to do that prior.
Well, yeah, you can break up and then get
Not
back together.
completely though. Nobody's gonna.
I mean, not
grow.
completely, but I feel like you need to be in a mental state to where you're not gonna be in a position to fuck yourself over while you're with another person. That just don't make sense to me.
But you gonna fuck yourself over while you're with someone, while you're alone.
But I
It's just
mean,
a part of life is living and
true,
learning.
but I feel like
There's a learning
y'all
curve.
are y'all more like second chances, like just infidelity wise, or just in all aspects? Like if you're personally not well.
No, all aspects. Like there's
Yeah.
a spectrum because there's all kinds of shit. It's not infidelity that like fucks a person over.
I was gonna say that. I think actually infidel. I think people are more. I know people that are way more willing and have forgiven infidelity versus other forms,
Other shit, yeah.
Because like people, you gotta think about sometimes. You know, so having sex with somebody, it could be like a whole bunch of circumstances that just the right fucking things, everything lined up, it happened. It don't mean nothing. Everybody can move on. Is it fucked up? Yes, but people can move on. But it's some other shit that maybe, it's just weird shit, man. Sometimes motherfuckers don't deserve a second chance for, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they do. I think everybody, unless it's violence involved. Then
Yeah.
no. As long as we're not talking, we ain't talking violence. You should give motherfuckers a second
and you know,
chance.
and I
then.
think I hope
Let him
that,
or her grow with somebody else for violence.
Yeah.
I hope that people could recognize like when there's a situation of like someone being taken advantage of, because that's like a fucked up thing. Like there's one thing of like second chance, like I understand, I can see that like you were like striving, and then there's like you're just taking advantage of me, like you're expecting me to just like that I'm just gonna be here. Like those can both exist, you know, like there's a
Yeah,
fine
no, I
line.
see what you're saying, yeah.
So it's about like recognizing, but at the same time being forgiving, knowing if this person is worth it or not. Like, is this person even worth anything? Like, you know, like, is this going anywhere? Am I like wasting fucking life and wasting time? Because I always say time is the only luxury. Like money, that doesn't mean anything. Like you
Yeah.
can be a billionaire and
You can't
be
get time
broke in
back.
Vegas in 24 hours. But like time, like you can never buy that. You can't ever get that back. Like, so don't.
That's
waste
very
it.
true. Yeah.
So it's just a fine line. Know that shit. Know if like, okay, this person is good as fucking like the scale is like this, and this is just something that we gotta work on, or is the scale like this and like hell no, this shit ain't worth.
So you down to give second chances?
Absolutely.
He said third chances,
I'm
fourth
like a
chances.
forgiving person. And like I always say, like I don't even have a heaven or hell to send you to. Like that's one of my like things. Like I don't have a heaven or hell to send you to. I'm not gonna
Purgatory ass.
judge you. It's like if I decide to like love you and be there, then like we gonna have to like I have to be able to understand like we can get through this. If I can't like be on the same page with you, then like hell no.
I
But
got
as long
you.
as you're on the same page and you see like how this shit is fucked up to me, then like yeah, let's keep walking.
I don't want to like this shit, but this shit actually is pretty smooth. But go ahead.
See?
I don't want to like this bullshit.
It's good.
You sleep on cactus.
Ah, nigga, I
It's
don't.
good for you.
This shit says lime and prickly pear cactus. That shit sounds too dainty. But anyway,
Cucumber.
what you got, Mo? Talk to me. Second
Well,
chances.
You
Uh-oh.
sell yourself short.
I mean, I don't know. Second chances is probably about as far as it's gonna get for me.
Oh, no
because
third.
I'm not giving no third chances. There's no third strikes existent for me. And that's kind of more of a more recent thing. I actually has a friend of mine that made a post just like I think it was like yesterday or the day before, and they were like, "I need real answers. Like, how many times do you give somebody to do something until you realize that's who they are?" And I really sat and I thought about it, and I was like, Like as of late, like I only give two chances because it's one chance outside of the first chance that you get, but it's also enough chances for me to realize if you are gonna make it a pattern or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like once you give it a third chance, they just, they bullshitting you at that point.
Yeah, but in response to that, that's very valid, legitimately, and that could like sometimes be my fault because I'm such like a forgiving person, and like that could be my fault of like, okay, don't play yourself, that's a thing. But at the same time, simultaneously, it's like Yeah, where was I going with that?
I mean, I feel you though because I feel like I was the same way. Like I was one of those people that if I fuck with you and I really care about you or like I want something with you, like I will look past that shit. I'll put things away. I'll make excuses.
Okay.
Like the red flags that you know you shouldn't be fucking with them, but you're just gonna do it anyway.
Exactly.
No,
And that's
where I
when you
was
gotta
going
start
with that
thinking to
was
yourself,
like, where I was going with that was just like, you know, like this is Earth, so the alchemy is real. If you haven't read that or y'all don't even know what the alchemy is, it's almost, I'll compare that to, I'll use yin and yang to kind of compare those things. Like where one exists, so does the other.
Mm-hmm.
So where everything is amazing and great, so is everything
Stop
that's
analyzing
terrible
the
and
beer
like
like that.
shifted
Just
and
drink it.
uncomfortable. Do you hear me?
I mean,
I'm with you.
Where everything is
but-
great, so is everything that's uncomfortable and shifted and like unaligned. And some people, sometimes we go through phases just as humans on Earth in a place that isn't perfect, where we are out of alignment. And like, sometimes it takes a partner to get you back or yourself to get you back, but nonetheless, you're out of alignment and you operate as such. And like, it takes patience. And it just takes another, if you're going to be that person for that person, it takes understanding and like knowing like this person is out of alignment, you know?
But I think
Versus-
honestly, at the same time, it takes a conscious effort for some things. Like you have
No,
to be
absolutely.
conscious of like
Absolutely.
what it is, and sometimes you have to like
Absolutely.
actively think about how you know, like how you should move and move in that manner, even though it may go against what you want to do. Like,
Yeah.
And if I'm extending that same respect to you, I expect that same shit back to me.
Absolutely, no, that's real.
So it's like, I mean, I don't know. That's why I say only
No,
two
that's true.
chances.
That's why I don't want us to get confused because that's real. Like, don't be stupid and like don't play me first and foremost, but don't play yourself because
But
that's
I
what's
think
happening.
a lot of people, they don't go into things thinking like, okay, what can I give this person? What can I bring to this person
Yeah.
for them to be like, okay, yeah, I really fuck with them? Because most of the time, people going into shit thinking about what can they benefit from that
What can they
person?
get?
What
Yeah.
can they get from them? And like, I've been guilty of doing that because I would just be like, okay, well, what am I here for? Like, you know, I don't ever think about the opposite person or how, you know,
Yeah.
because I don't give chances right now, but it is what it
See,
is.
that's the thing, though. But she said the key phrase. She said, "I don't give chances right now." And that's what I was gonna say. I think sometimes with second chances, I think a lot of it depends on like the circumstance, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It can depend on like where you are in your life. Maybe you've already went through some shit, and maybe now you're a little bit more willing to give somebody a second chance. Versus at a different point in your life, you might be like, "No,
I already went through that shit.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Kiss all of my."
I already know how this gonna go.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Me
yeah.
as fuck. I'll be, oh, nope.
Same.
Yeah.
Nope.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Because
But-
that's like I used to be one of those people that would just ignore red flags, and now I'm that person that's like, oh, this is a red flag.
Because that's true.
I can't fuck with it. No.
What's
Like,
that balancing
shit.
act though, right? Because a part of you don't want to become like callous about
Yeah.
like relationships, but like you also everybody becomes protective of their feelings in your heart, right?
I think it also comes down to like how if you're gonna
level
give a
of-
second chance, it comes down to like how that person accepts that and treats that second chance too. Like
Right.
that, it's really gonna be dependent on that as well
It's like,
because
what space are y'all in? You know?
yeah.
Like, are y'all like, where are y'all? Because if you fucking up and like I just like even started talking to you, or you fucking up and like I like had hope, like there was hope, we actually like kind of had something going forward. There's potential. Or are you fucking up and like we're like deep as fuck? This is like a heavy thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Like those that carries weight too. So like, where are we?
Yeah, no.
And what's happening? But you know what? Like people probably think I'm crazy, but if I decide to be for someone, like there's not a lot of things that like can change my mind about that.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of things that'll piss me off, that'll make me emotional, no doubt. But there's not a lot of things that's gonna change my mind and like make me actually feel, change my soul, change my heart about this.
Well, let me ask you
You
this.
know?
So we're talking about second chances, and I kind of talked about this last week that we said we're going to do a topic on it. We decided to shelf it for another day. But let's bring it up a little bit now. Emotional, some type of like emotional cheating, right? So I know we're not talking about necessarily cheating, but in dealing in the realm of second chances, right? Like, you know, we're talking about like, you know, because I know Bree was talking about she don't know what emotional cheating is. This nigga is. But the difference between like this, just the we just fucking and it's something deeper. Like, can you give a person a second chance if they've emotionally cheated on you?
No.
No, that's some
That's
deep
like
shit.
more like you thought about it, you knew, and your heart was physically somewhere and mentally somewhere else.
That's one of the deal breakers. Then. The
Somewhere
emotional.
else.
Emotional
But for
cheating
me,
is a whole
for me,
different-
cheating as a whole is just whether it's emotionally, whether you're just talking to someone, you're confiding in another person. If you cannot do that with me, there's a problem.
yeah.
Like that is a big red flag for me. Because anytime something go bad with us, you go into the next bitch to be like, oh, well, my bitch is doing this and this, that, and the third. Like,
Maybe he wants some advice. Maybe he has a platonic
that's
friend.
pillow talking.
Maybe he has a platonic friend he wants to talk to.
You can talk to your mama, your grandma, your cousin.
I'm fucking.
I needed some backup on that one.
Yeah, maybe he has a platonic friend he's talking to.
Well, speaking of experience, like, my ex did have a very good friend, and me and her were friends as well.
And then
There was nothing wrong. I had no issue with it. And she would even come to me like, hey, is everything good? Like, it was just, you know, she was friends with him for a long time before me and her became cool, but she would, like, come to me after he would come say something to her, and I would be like, well, I mean, he ain't come talked about it to me yet. He wasn't the type of person, like, be upfront with his emotions unless it was, like, someone he felt like wasn't gonna, I guess, judge or be.
why were you so judgy?
I wasn't judgy. I was just the type of person to be like, okay, well, if you feel that way, like, let's fix it. And he was just kind of like, well, okay, well, I feel this way. Let me feel this way. And then it is what it is. I'm like, I'm not.
Resolve anything.
No, I feel like nothing. The deep issue is not getting resolved. It's not being brought up to the surface. It's just being buried underneath with shit that can pile up. And then eventually it's like, okay, now we're here because we don't talk about shit and everything is just blown back. Like,
I mean, it's not. There's no solution at the end of the day. And I want to say, like, I was in a relationship that was like that too, where it's like, whenever there was a problem, whenever there was something that we had a disagreement or something, he would be kind of that way as well. But it was more so like in a physical manner, like, okay, well, you know, as long as we you know, having sex and we're physical, we're intimate with each other, okay, once that's out the way, like, we're good again. But that's not reality.
That's
like,
a no?
no, like, if you're not gonna talk about shit, you just wanna
make up sex is cool, but if you just fucking while you're still mad, though.
No, not only that, but it's like you just want to fuck and forget about it. But these problems are still gonna arise in the next week, in the next.
Oh, well, y'all
days.
should have had better sex, and those problems should have went away.
I said that's why you should have went away.
It should have went away.
Weak.
Problem be gone.
I just because I would still feel some type of way about whatever I felt some type of way.
I'm with you.
Regardless of that sex, like that, I don't know. There has to be some sort of like solution to that. But I mean, as far as emotional cheating, that shit's real.
So what is y'all's definition of emotional cheating? Because when I first heard y'all say that, I'm thinking it's just like, to me, I think emotions bring physical. So I feel like
That's the thing. I think it's everything besides the physical.
Yep.
Because I'm not cheating on you physically. I'm not sleeping with this other dude, but we have a connection that is on a level that we're not on. And that, in a way, is emotional cheating, because it's like, now my heart is elsewhere. My heart is over here. Like, I'd rather spend time and confide in him and be around him and just kind of like be in his energy rather than yours. And then it kind of brings like a guilty feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel guilty around somebody else and you feel like you can't even tell your significant other about the time that you spend with them, even if it's not sexual,
Right.
that's emotional cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so would y'all stay with someone that?
But wait,
Emotional cheating is-
even before that, like, where is the line drawn? Because, like, I missed last week, but don't get that shit twisted. You can't have platonic friends without any extra bullshit. That's mature, grown
said
up
no?
shit. It's okay.
Roy
I
says
promise.
no, but you definitely
That's
can.
just like an
You can.
exclamation mark, not even period. Exclamation. That should exist.
So you don't have like couple
And
friends?
with that existing.
That's different.
With that existing, where
Couple
do we?
friends are different. I agree.
Couple
with
friends
couple
are
friends.
different. Couple
I
friends are
agree with
different.
couple friends.
But so if the person that you were friends with, say your wife had a best friend for like 10 plus years, like that was her dog, like she can't be friends with him no more.
Well, dogs die, and so the dog. How long is the dog's
Well, the
lifespan?
person
15
didn't
years.
die, the person's still
I'm like, hold on.
I mean, Roy did speak on the fact that it does change up whenever you're like
Yeah,
in
when
more
you-
of a committed relationship
Yeah, I
like
think when
that.
you get to a
When you're
committed relationship,
engaged,
it's different.
married, and things
But
like
I
that.
think that I understand that. Like, I hear it. But I still think that's, like, subjective and, like, that's just, like, society because...
People
it's like,
put that
why?
on, yeah.
It's like, why? Like, what's the issue?
What
to
makes
that
it
happen?
wrong?
Like, what's different than this friend of mine than this friend of mine? I mean, I don't have sexual intentions with either, you know?
Yeah.
that was kind of where my standpoint was as well.
We don't believe.
But my
you
thing was
need
just
more
like
people.
my
That's
thing was
the
just like
problem.
whenever you get more into a committed relationship, that best friend of yours becomes more of like y'all's best friend or
Yeah, that's
y'all's
my life.
friend
I'm like,
at least.
My
where
friends
it's like
are our friends.
anytime
Yeah,
that we're
like,
around
where it's
each other,
open.
it's
I
gonna
want
be
you
with
to
my
love these
significant
people.
other.
I want
Yeah.
people to love you too.
Yeah.
But that's not always reality, though, right? So just like I'm sure, like Mo and Bree are really good friends. I'm sure that y'all have a friend that y'all have that maybe one of y'all like I don't really feel her or whatever the fuck. It just happens. Sometimes people don't feel people. And if you don't feel the motherfucker, you're like, okay, I don't feel that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know that's your, I know that's my wife's guy friend, and she been doing it for a long time. I don't like the nigga, so fuck him. Now what happens? Now it's weird
And
energy.
see, but that goes back to like the thing that we were talking about before we got here, and it's like, where do we draw the line with like emotions and emotional cheating? Because if you have a genuine friend, and it's like, I'm just being a genuine friend. Like, how does that end up being?
Yeah, okay, because here's what I was saying. I was saying
there
like,
is obviously a fine
well, because here's what I
line
was
to
saying. Like, it, like I think everybody has male and female friends, but when I'm saying a platonic friend, I'm saying that's somebody that like you call up and y'all will be like, yo, hey, you call your significant other, like, hey, babe, I'm finna go, meet such and such at happy hour, and after that we finna go to the movies. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's OD.
Yeah,
Unless unless this person's name is Sharon, nigga, hell no.
That's
You know what I'm
OD.
saying?
Like, to me, there's
Well,
a
everything else
line.
is just cool though. Like if it's just a dude that you cool with, and like y'all motherfuckers are friends on Facebook, who gives a fuck?
But yeah,
I'm
see,
talking about-
I feel like that's a respect out of for your partner as well. Like, you're just not gonna go one-on-one with another person.
but if it's truly a platonic friend, you should be able to do that though.
Technically, but if you think about it,
See,
it
there we
can
go.
lead to other things in people's minds.
That's my
So
point.
not saying
See, but
platonic
that's kind of the
relationships,
issue.
That's my point.
That's the issue, though. But like,
not
what if
platonic
that,
relationships.
if that
Yes.
exists in people's minds, like if it could lead to other things in people's minds, but what if the actual
Not even the
actual
platonic
thing,
friendship. Whoever the other person that's in a relationship, if they have that conscience to where they think that, then you shouldn't be like, okay, well, I know my girl, my man really don't be feeling me hanging out with so and so, and still do it. Then that's kind of like, I don't know. It's like a respect thing.
Yeah,
I'm
if
with
you know that into
If the other person's
Because, like,
uncomfortable.
But
I
at the
was
same
in-
time, to add like a stint or like to add any kind of like crinkle to something that's like not even crinkle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is already straight, but we're
Nigga
gonna
don't like
crinkle
red
it,
chips.
and then I expect you to move as though this is crinkled, but in reality, it's actually like straight. And there's no like issue.
But see, yeah, like
That's
I had a best friend, and I always swore that he was gay, but he's not. But
But if he was,
but
shout out to the LGBTQ.
Shout
this
out.
is Pride Month.
It is.
Shout out to y'all.
But like my ex would really get mad, like if we would like, cause he would like come with me to my ex's basketball games, and she'd like, why you bring that nigga?
Whoa. Major disrespect. Are
Wait,
you kidding
I
me?
must have missed that. What happened?
He
You
had
bringing
hell-
another nigga to your man's game?
That was
God,
my
I can't
best.
even hoop now. My game is all fucked up. I'm losing.
What?
the ball.
That was my best friend. We're literally
Nigga,
hanging out
wow.
as friends, watching my
Jesus.
boyfriend play basketball. What is wrong with that?
Even if you know
Nigga.
that they're gay, though.
Well, that's
He's not.
Oh, okay.
yeah. It's just this nigga look like Dwayne Johnson in the stands, sitting
No,
with my girl
he
watching the
doesn't.
hoop.
But like,
Nigga,
I
relax.
found nothing wrong with that. He had his friends show up and support him. Why can't I have my friend come and support my nigga?
No.
Do you find anything wrong
Your
with
friend
that?
better have
Not
titties.
really, no.
That's all I'm gonna tell
But
you.
I mean, at the same time, I guess for me, like I would say the same. Like when it comes to relationships, and that's how I handled it with my best
Wow.
friend. That's how I handled it with my best male friend. I talked about this last week. How when I was in a relationship, I tried to like make them kind of get to know each other, or at least meet one another. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it to where
Niggas
like
play swords
I
and
was-
shit.
Swords?
Like, what these niggas to do?
I'm like, bro.
What you want these niggas to do?
No, I'm just saying, like, I would at least include my man.
Y'all play.
Once my
I'm
man
with you,
was in the
though.
picture,
Okay, that y'all
once
can-
my man was
okay,
in the
I'm with you.
picture,
I
I was
feel
like, oh, like at that point in time, if I was going over to smoke with my best friend, okay, I'm finna go over there. And,
I thought you
and
were saying,
smoke
like,
with
you
him.
want them niggas
you
to
wanna
be
come
cool.
with me? Like you want to go with me?
I got you.
Oh,
I'm
see,
with
I
you.
would do
Okay,
that
I'm with
shit,
you.
like-
I'm with you.
That's
That
how
nigga
it
was
was
mad,
once I got into a relationship. I had respect for my partner because if it would have came down to him and his girl best friend, whatever, like I would have wanted the same shit. Y'all get on my nerves. I would have wanted the same. I'm over here talking to everybody.
Sorry.
When the cameras come out, niggas start performing.
I'm dead. But I mean, I would just expect that same respect. So
I swear to God, I don't want to switch the topics this fucking dramatically, but this
No,
just
do
popped
what
into
you
my
gotta
head.
do.
It just popped into my head. I don't know. I don't know. Did y'all see the shit that happened on ESPN the other day?
With what?
With
LeVar
LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball.
He honestly, that shit was blown out proportion. Shorty
It was.
tripping.
But no, there's an agenda out against him right now.
wait,
That's
somebody
why.
tell me what.
Okay,
happened.
so Mo doesn't know what happened. Explain it to Mo.
Okay, so LeVar Ball was getting interviewed by this lady, and she was like, "Okay, let's switch gears real quick." He said, "You can switch my gears anytime," or something like that.
No, you can switch gears with me anytime.
That's sexually suggestive. Let's not act like it's not
It is,
sexually
period.
suggestive. Okay.
That was a
But
little
what
bit
is
in-
switching gears? What does that mean to
Well,
y'all?
that's a common phrase that people say
I just
though.
think you was just
If you're
keeping
talking about a
moving,
stick
though.
shift,
But here's why I want to go with it though. Here's why I want to go with it,
She
right?
asked the question. He asked.
But hold on, here's why I want to go with it though, right? Because she didn't like that energy. Essentially, what it was, people felt like he was maybe being a little bit disrespectful, but he was kind of giving her some energy that, like, yo, you know, hey, I may be about that life. You about that life?
I mean, he do like. Was she white? She was white, right?
You think that's inappropriate?
I don't know what she
For
is.
me,
I don't think
she
she's.
said.
What did she say?
Can we switch? She said.
Can we switch gears real quick?
And he said, you can switch gears with me anytime.
okay, but what was the reaction after that?
She was
Oh my
like,
God.
she was like,
She was like, "Oh, let's get back on
she was
track
like, let's
now."
get back on track. And she kind of kept it pushing. But here's my question I want to ask though. I feel like that's actually the energy that Aisha Curry wanted. She wanted a couple niggas.
We're not getting back on that.
That's the energy she
Here
wanted.
we go.
That is the exact energy Aisha wanted right there. She just wanted a couple niggas to tell her, I can switch gears with you anytime, baby, and she would have been fine.
But you already got a whole.
See, no, but that's my problem though, because it's a double fucking stick. Because
That's
today,
double
everybody,
stick.
and listen, I'm not condoning it at all, but I'm saying today everybody's coming out like, yeah, man, Molly handled it professional. LeVar, that was so terrible what he
So,
did.
but what if his comment was made in a more like not as playful way? Like,
Can I say
Well,
this?
what if I was
She
6'9",
should have been
nigga?
more direct. She should have said, well then,
Well-
we want to talk about this. We want to talk about.
Lionel, you
She
better
not
than
gonna just come and
that. You
say,
better than that, Lionel.
Can we switch gears here for
That's
a
a
moment?
common phrase.
I have never said that.
Yeah.
But it's still a common
I feel like he
phrase.
responded like he said, "You can." If he wants to be like sarcastic, he can.
I feel like that was
He can.
sarcasm. It was
That's his
sarcasm.
personality.
I'm not saying it's not, but
If she wants to get
listen,
offended,
I'm
then
in
you should have been
agreement.
direct, girl.
I'm in agreement with the nigga. I just feel like that's the same energy Aisha Curry wanted. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I feel like Aisha
I
want that
don't
same
understand her energy. I don't understand that because she got a whole husband. So I don't understand. Aisha, so I
Well,
didn't.
you gotta talk to them
understand
about that. They
I
don't
watched the
understand
whole
that.
interview. I just don't understand.
These
that
two
you got
don't
a whole
understand.
man. You want people to thirst after you for what?
He's asking you, Bree, I think.
For what? No, I'm just saying. To her, she said this. I'm just saying.
I was
for
waiting
what?
till y'all done.
For why? When you got
I spoke when I
you
had
got
to say
a
about this already.
multi-million mansion that you come home to with a man with children.
I said this
you
already.
want men to
I
thirst
spoke
after you
about
for
this
what?
already, and I
Oh,
talked
you-
about the Aisha
oh,
thing
shit.
already. And the thing is,
Don't even do it, Mo.
No, I'm gonna have to because they won't shut up. Because listen, no matter how much money you got, no matter how much status you got, no matter how much attention your man got, this and the third, at the end of the day, Aisha might still feel like she's somewhat in a shadow. And at the end of the day, too, she is still a woman. She's still a woman that's gone through physical changes, emotional changes
That's
from
no one's
having
problem. That's hers.
from having a family, from having things like that. Now
I'm
I did
just- I'm
now
just-
now I did speak on the fact that she could have worded it differently. The way that she worded it wasn't necessarily.
No,
Very-
but the problem
very
is the
understanding.
feeling. She should feel different. The problem is the feeling, not the wording.
Well, guess what? Whose fault is that?
Period.
I think it's Steph. I think Steph
Blame
is
Steph.
responsible as well.
Boom.
I think
That's
Steph
the
is
end of
responsible
it.
as well.
It's
Next
his
topic.
fault.
Now,
Next topic.
you know whose wife wouldn't say that?
Yeah.
My man Kawhi Leonard. Shout out to the Raptors, baby.
He's not married.
Well, when he does get married, his wife won't say that. Shout out to my man
No.
Kawhi. Keep them braids
Like
popping,
I
player.
said, like I said
I
before,
see you.
on
I got
that
this
Red Table
Canadian
Talk,
yak.
nobody disagreed with her. Nobody called her out and was like, "Oh no, like don't say something." You know what I'm saying? Because women, especially women of the women that were older than her, women that have been through more than her, understood that even at the end of the day, no matter how much I got, it still feels nice to like
Well,
feel,
but that's my point,
like
though.
to feel like like I still got it.
But that's my point, though, because this lady is married
Who?
to a basketball player. The lady LeVar was talking to. She's married to my man Jalen Rose. And
Okay,
she didn't
well,
take it that way.
Okay, well
She
that's
was
the thing.
offended.
That's the thing that y'all gotta understand. Not every woman is the same. We can't. Y'all want us to sit and not
Is
act.
this security
Y'all want us to
versus
sit and act like not every man is the same.
Me and Lano the
When it
exact
comes to
same.
women, when it comes to women,
want
women are not the
sex
same.
and food.
So this woman over here might not have the same desires and wants and attention needs than this other woman over here. And that's two completely different things. We don't know the difference in their relationships. Because her relationship, that man may, fucking bow down at her feet. We don't know that.
But that's what it takes for her to be able to be offended by a man saying something this light versus wanting a man to say something that light.
I think she's just.
There's two different
she
women.
just
I don't know. I don't think anything is wrong with either one handling the way that they handle things. Because at the end of the day, like, women get insecure whenever you have 2-3 kids. Whenever you have some shit going on with your body. When you're going through physical changes, emotional changes, like, your body's not the same. You aren't the same person like you used to be. Sometimes it's nice to know that I just still got it.
I'm like,
look, can I ask you
I don't want to talk about this no more.
Your daughter saying that, feeling that.
Whoa.
And she's married.
First of all, my daughters are never getting married, so let's
I don't think
my daughters are never getting damn married.
No matter if you're married, no matter if you're single, if you're divorced, no matter what, I feel like men and women still have the right to feel insecure and be okay with that. Like, that's okay, because no matter what, we are all still human. We're all still human beings that need that attention factor. Like, people need attention.
Okay.
Let's be real.
I'm giving you attention, Mo. Let's move on.
I'm like, see what y'all started?
I hear that shit.
I told you.
You brought it up, Roy.
I did bring it up. All right, so let's move on. Okay, talk about attention. Talk about second chances. I'm good at this shit. Let's tie it all together, right? Mm-hmm. How about if your partner, significant other, whatever, is a flirty person? Mm-hmm. So this person gives attention, but in a very flirtatious way. Can you deal with that? Is that something that you can ride with? Would you
elaborate?
Right. Unfortunately, I've been considered that partner.
Oh, you're the guy that's I hear you
that
energy.
I'm like flirty. I'm just like a nice guy. Like,
so if you had dinner with you and your wife and some other girl, you're like, oh my god, you look lovely today.
I wouldn't say nothing crazy. I'm not dumb. So I'm like, we're at the bar like one time having a drink, and like there's another lady that's coming to pick up her to-go food from the bar, and I like spark a small conversation because she's like just like right there, and like we're talking and like mention to her what we're talking about. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Excuse me. And then she's like, oh yeah, she was fine. Like, she's like obviously like into it. It's just like a normal like human interaction. Like, had there been like a guy there, I wouldn't feel like not compelled to do the same thing. It's just like I'm fucking a human before like anything else.
You're braver than me, Lionel. See, what you're looking at in me and Lionel is two different people, because I've been slapped in the face with a Subway sandwich. So
and see, I would have to be
had your lady slap you in your face with a Subway sandwich.
A foot long?
Yeah, that does something to your soul.
Yeah, the foot long in your face.
Was it a hot sandwich?
No,
was that warm?
It was toasted. So in your soul, what that does is it fucks you up to like you're just cautious now.
See, but then I'm like, I have sit down.
You got that reflex.
I'm like, we gotta sit down now because that's unhealthy as fuck. We don't want to be out here boxing on the freeway, so we're not gonna put our hands on each other.
Subway sandwich just to snap you back to that. Like, nigga, why you talking and giving up that kind of? No reason I'm asking, because some people have there are some men and women that are without even trying to be. Like, I know a lot of women.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Shout out to my wife, but I knew a lot of women who were just like they were naturally that way. They would just naturally walk into a room, and the way that they would interact with men would be, to them it wouldn't be anything, but men would take it like, oh, nigga, I got a shot with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And I think
that's the thing is how are people taking
perceiving
it?
Yes.
It sucks.
Those attentions
I don't fucking even consider.
I think sadly I can't agree because I'm somewhat that way.
It doesn't make a
difference.
difference
When it comes to like talking to men, like I'm not meaning to make them feel special or make them feel some type of way. I'm just like a nice person at times. So it's like I'm not finna just.
I think that's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a society flaw. Shit, to like be this way.
But I mean, whenever you just too friendly, that's when it's like.
I'm not. Like, I'm like big on vibes. I'm just like a cool fucking person. I'm not gonna stop myself.
Y'all got him on edge.
I'm not gonna stop myself from existing. I never stop myself from existing.
You need to recreate that video. What's that dude? You need to recreate that shit. What's the dude when he's like his hair whack, his gear whack? You need to redo that shit, Lionel. I feel like that's you all you.
I feel like I've seen it. I feel like it's an old video.
It is an old ass video. My man Lionel needs to redo that shit. We're like, I'm just a cool ass person, dog.
I know, but that's what sucks. You can't be that in the society because.
But I'm just saying. I'm not even saying like from society. I'm just saying like your partner.
But no, it's true. People ahead of you fuck up things. So then, like,
that's
people coming from generations down, they learn from up here, and they're like, no, you can't accept that. That's gonna have you fucked up. But when it's genuinely like a good person, they can't exist in.
But I think that's what's wrong with a lot of people. Need to just accept what they want to accept internally, not what what everyone else thinks is acceptable and what is not.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. See, if I do that, then it's like, yeah, but what about how they perceive you? They're perceiving this as too nice, and they can be like,
I'm like, bitch, I don't give a damn. I don't fuck with your ass. I'm nice. Take it, you know what I'm saying?
I just truly exist. Like, if I don't have.
You ever had?
I hope so. You're living.
Yeah, if I don't have those. No, people are calculated. People calculate things and think about what other people are gonna.
Have any of y'all ever had one of y'all partners tell y'all though that you're a little flirty? I think you already admitted to it though, right?
I mean,
that you can come across that way.
Well, my last ex.
I think
was
it's
like, no, I
over
was
friendly for me.
He
And
said,
it was because
hold on, what did he say?
He said I was friendly because I didn't shut shit down on people the way he wanted me to shut shit down on
that's
people.
a big.
But I would still shut shit down, just not in the manner he wanted.
He wanted, and it's
he
like,
wanted me to be rude and like a bitch to niggas, and I was like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I could still let them down and be like, you know, like,
right,
no,
that's
I'm
just
good.
changing your whole
And
like.
he'd be like, well, why you take so long to cut to the chase? Why you take so long to do this? I'm like, because I'm not that type of person where I'm gonna just be like, no, like, nigga, get out of my face. Like,
Can I add a rebuttal on his behalf though?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Because my rebuttal would be sometimes with men, and probably him being a man, me and a man. Sometimes with the man, if you're not direct and telling the nigga, no, nigga, I'm out. Them niggas feel like, oh, she just playing hard to get.
That is true though.
I mean, I feel that.
I mean,
and I
but
was
it's
probably
like-
doing that shit on purpose because that nigga wasn't shit. So at the same time, I mean, if I got me a good ass man, like if I got me a good man that treats me right, I'm not finna do that with niggas. I'm like, look.
But to me, I think that matters with, I could guess you can say social status, because like, me and my ex, we both knew a lot of people, so it was like the same thing on both sides. Like, we can go to a party or be here, be there, and people be like, oh, all on his face, or people be all on my face. But it would be like on some like, oh, bitches, when bitches be trying to fuck your nigga, but they want to be friendly. Like, oh, hey girl, like, we cool. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? As long as my significant other is, being respectful, you ain't gotta be no hard ass person. Just be like,
people want people that are stiff.
Yeah,
but realistically,
that's not.
It's like, at the same time, it's like, damn, like, not everybody is that type of way.
I
don't
be
have that type of
stiff,
exterior.
but like I'm stiff with like energy that warrants it. Like I grew up in like an environment like where you gotta be able to survive and shit like that. Like, so don't get anything twisted.
But I feel like you should be able.
But it's just like if I'm genuinely good and genuinely like nice, and I hate that can be misconstrued as like, what about how they're taking that and like. Are you sure you're not flirting? Are you sure? And it's just like, I'm just like genuinely like being like, I hate that can even be confused.
Yeah.
Like that should not be in the same sentence. Like we need more people that are just like here.
But some people just overthink things, and people are just, they run with shit and be like, oh, well, this person said this to me, so they like me. No.
I mean, some people have those insecurities not only because like they just have them, but also because of their past experiences. Like, I mean, I get that though. At the same time, people be out here grimy as hell, so I can understand whenever people feel some type of way towards something. But it's also, I feel like your responsibility to not treat every person that you approach and deal with the same as however that person was. Like my ex-boyfriend, I don't want to ever meet somebody like him again. Whoa. But I'm not finna sit and just treat every dude off rip like he's them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause not everybody is raised the same.
Not a long day.
All the time.
Fucking
hot as hell.
Shit, Bree slamming the cup. Jesus Christ.
I'm like, I need some out.
My shit gone.
I'm sipping this Canadian. Shout out to them Canadians, man. Them goddamn Raptors, boy.
Hey.
Y'all did it, boy. God damn it, y'all did it.
Eh?
Podcast, I'll call you back.
Oh, she's niggas on the phone call. Tell that nigga
y'all.
I mean, like, who that?
Do y'all have any just like concrete absolute no's and like reserves and like things you run away from people?
Relationships?
Is there any like thing that like, I can't do this, like it gives me anxiety? Like, is there any like shit like that?
I got a list.
Goddamn.
I'm very picky.
Are you?
Yes.
You don't come across as picky.
Could that be?
I would say I'm not saying it.
Could that be?
So it just depends, like in certain aspects. Like, okay, if what I'm saying, the one part is good, the good part is good. Then a bitch may not be picky because that part is good. But I'm saying, like, in senses of me, like, really, like, taking someone serious and being like, oh, yeah, we can just fall in love and just do things together. No, I'm picky as fuck. Like, I don't know.
I've become a very picky individual. And I'm very big on, like, people who are, like, controlling or looking for somebody who's
this way
submissive. Yeah. Because, I mean, I feel like when it comes to submission, that's going to come naturally with somebody that's treating you right. Like if somebody's treating me right, I'm gonna submit to them and like do things for them that maybe I won't do for somebody who wasn't, you know, treating me properly. But that's kind of like earned. I'm not gonna just be submissive to anybody, and that's the thing that pissed me off with some of these like dudes out here. Like, but they just want somebody who's submissive. That's just going, oh, like, and I just had somebody that I don't even talk to talking about something. You need to stop going out.
That was the biggest pet peeve I have.
That's a huge pet peeve. I hate when people try to tell me what I need to be doing. Be like, I'm not a grown ass woman.
What the fuck you gotta say? Because you looking real
over here smiling
right,
shit.
like you agreeing with these niggas.
It's because people can't interpret that, and then
I'm chilling, man. I'm letting y'all go.
One, people can't interpret that, so some people are thinking like, I only go out whenever I want to get some. So I can't imagine like why these girls
I get that.
Out. So that's one thing, and then there's another thing of like, okay, yeah, they're just going for fun, but you're still putting yourself in the environment of like all these.
What is that environment? Niggas are everywhere. Niggas are at the gas station. Niggas are at the bank. Niggas are at my job. There's niggas everywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. It doesn't matter where I'm going.
Add music.
I could be at the grocery store looking busted as hell.
I could be drinking at the pool, and niggas. We was at the lake when I tell you we barely walking from the whip to go down to the river.
Yeah, but we would expect that at the lake.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck you got to
But see, that's honestly that's one thing I cannot stand because I will never be that way to be so controlling and try to be so manipulative in someone's actions because that is one thing I cannot stand, and that's why a lot of these niggas that come my way get deaded real quick because the first thing they want to do is control what I'm doing and how I move.
Exactly.
When I'm in a committed, loving relationship and we're doing a damn thing, just know you ain't got shit to worry about.
Right.
So what I'm doing right now, you don't have shit to worry about because we're not together.
Yeah.
We're not moving forward to be in a relationship. We're not doing anything productive to be like, okay, yeah, this person needs to change their lifestyle.
I think for women are thinking about how women are thinking.
Uh-oh.
What?
I like where you're going there, sir.
In a relationship, women are thinking about how this guy is in a relationship. He obviously knows how to commit. Women are thinking all these things that women think and how they're thinking.
How do you know what a woman thinks?
Right now.
Oh, listen.
I got something for Lionel.
Listen, guys are also thinking when she goes to the lake. We know how guys think. And we know.
So we just can't do normal summer activities like.
Ultimately, because this thing exists regardless.
Hold on, because I got something for that ass too.
I got something for that ass.
This is why it exists.
The cheer recognizes Mo for raising her hand.
No.
Cheer recognizes
Now
Mo.
listen.
We're gonna listen. Go
Lionel,
ahead.
I hear you. But I do recall you saying that when it comes to you picking your partner or getting involved with somebody, you're not going to be with somebody that you have to, you know, I'm going to choose somebody who is loyal and trusting and like, you know, that's the thing that women may think about a lot of the time. You have to think about your partner because anywhere that this woman goes, there are going to be men that try something. There are going to be men out there that are looking at her some type of way, no matter what I got on, whether I got on a bathing suit, whether I'm in HEB with sweats, my hair in a fucking bun, no makeup on, and a big ass t-shirt. Niggas still approach me everywhere. No
As
matter
they
where it is.
should.
Shush.
But see how y'all want it though?
That comes down to you knowing who
contradicting
you are
yourself.
dealing with. That comes down to you knowing who you are trusting and putting your trust in. Because at the end of the day, that shit should not matter because it's the same thing for women. I can have my nigga going around. He could be at the store. He could be at the lake.
Gray sweatpants, dick all print out, hanging out
with his homies. But I have to be able to trust that he is the one that I am okay with. That he's gonna make the right decision. He's gonna be the one that stays reserved to himself. Not gonna be on some wild shit.
And yeah,
this comes to
ultimately, that's what I'm saying. Ultimately, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it shows me. That's what it shows me when people want to sit and control you.
But you men have
insecure.
Wait, let me add on something to what she was saying. I feel like y'all contradict yourself.
I'm
y'all listen.
I'm
not saying Roy was over here making faces.
I think this is
because
on both sides.
At the end of the day, pause. Wait. At the end of the day, no nigga doesn't want a female that is not wanted by other males. That's just one. Let's just be honest.
This is true.
You niggas do not want no girl that is not.
That's necessarily the thing.
It's on a lot of niggas' minds because when you take a shorty out, you want niggas to be looking at your bitch like.
I'm only gonna speak for myself.
Wait.
Yes, that's true, but I don't want a woman that doesn't have certain things. Who is beautiful and who is attractive? Who is every time I look over, I'm.
It doesn't matter what anyone looks like. Someone is attracted to someone. It doesn't matter.
It's not about who else is.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's not like is everyone attracted to this person? So
it doesn't have to be everyone. It doesn't matter. I hate when people don't admit this because to me personally,
I'll admit it. Go ahead. What you gonna want me to
when
admit?
when the people like looks are everything. When you first look at someone, you have to be attracted to that person in some way or form to want to communicate and take things further.
But I'm not thinking about if anybody else is.
But see, you may not be thinking that, and in reality, you like, yeah, I'm that nigga because niggas want my bitch.
I know that.
You said it.
I know that. Like that's just something I know.
You said it. You don't have to communicate that. But y'all contradict yourself because when it comes down to it, y'all want this cute ass bitch, but then when niggas over here doing the most, y'all like, man, you can't go out, you can't wear this, you can't do this. My nigga, you knew what the game was when you got into it.
I don't co-sign for either side.
I'm not saying you do that, but I'm just speaking for
the baddest woman that walks into the building anywhere. Because it's my woman. If I put my name on it, represent.
Okay,
what you mean putting your name on it?
When you want those types of things, there comes things with that. Like things come with that. When you want a bad woman, when you want a woman that's, oh damn, she the baddest woman in the building. Yes, that's real. But there's shit that comes with that because you're not the only one thinking that she's the baddest one in the room.
That's so true. Don't think that because you've got this prize, this trophy, that you're the only fucking person that sees that. No. And be confident enough to know that you got them.
Exactly, and that's what it comes down to is confidence.
That you bagged them from the jump.
Control you off top, I need a submissive girl off top, and this and third. That tells me immediately. That's why it's a red flag for me when people are controlling. Is that they are insecure.
I think that we do have to mention though that like women are territorial in the same conversation. We gotta mention that, and then men are possessive in the same conversation. We gotta say that. So. We gotta mention that shit.
Cause I'll be the same way with my man, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like,
I've
look.
noticed about myself that like in public, like it's more of like I'll be like a come closer kind of thing, and I think it's more of like a territorial kind of thing, like possessive kind of thing, like it's not even like I feel like guys are looking at her and like it's just like more of just like naturally I feel like I need to be like more possessive right now being out in public and like I just need to hold you closer kind of thing. So that has to be mentioned in the same breath.
Well, let me say this.
You're gonna say some bullshit.
Let me say this. No, actually, I think the women have a point.
Oh.
As hard as that is for me to freaking.
Y'all rewind that, those of y'all watching.
Please. This is a remarkable moment.
I'm glad this is recorded.
Let him say it. What?
I think the women have. Well, I think you have a point because
can you pass me Alta?
From a male's perspective, right? It is this thing that you do want to feel like, yeah. Listen, all this shit is contradictory, right? But it's about who this nigga's doing shit. It's about who you're with, right? Because listen, at a certain point, who's the chick, the chick on Love and Hip Hop, the old bitch that fucked everybody? There you go. All right,
Carly Rae.
There you go. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Okay, so Carly, she just recently got into it on there because her dude was like, yo, I think she said that her dude wanted her to be in the crib about 2 a.m, right? Now, first of all, let me say this.
A curfew?
Well, hold on, nigga.
I'm sorry. Wait, go ahead. Let me hear this.
Well, first of all, 2 o'clock, that's pretty fucking late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the clubs close at 2.
Okay, nigga, well, leave at 1:30.
I don't get to the club till like 12:30 a lot of times.
You got an hour. Okay, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? First of all, she's 40, so it's a little bit different. She probably need to have an ass in the crib.
Clubs in Atlanta don't close at 2. I was just saying,
but she's 40 anyway. She probably need to have an ass somewhere sitting down. But she's fucking.
Sorry.
But what I'm saying though is that like to Bree's point, it's 2 perspectives of this. One is, well, is he being too controlling? The other one is, well, nigga, you knew what the fuck you signed up for, right? You can't come into this shit and now try to change the fucking game up, nigga. You knew the rules.
Ultimately, he is being too controlling. Like, this is a grown ass woman. Let's never forget that.
But he's a grown ass man, so it works. It's a 2-way street. So she knew what she signed up for when she got with him as well.
So you mentioned this is the conversation. Hey, I feel this way. Like whenever you come in super duper late. So I don't want to tell you what time to come in, but I just want to like be aware.
I think you have to
make you aware of it so
that
you leave it up to her to be respectful to you.
Exactly.
To be like, okay, well, you know, my man don't like that shit now, but I can feel that because that's the type of submission that I'm talking about. Whenever you actually have somebody that you care about and that you want to be with, like if I had a man that was treating me right and I loved him and I cared about him, he could tell me how he felt. Now I'm not necessarily saying he's gonna tell me what to do. But I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna consider some shit that he wants. I'm gonna consider the shit that he wants.
But I think that's what he's asking her. That's what he's asking her to do by coming in at 2 a.m. He's telling you, yo.
Honestly, me personally, that bitch, she need to
Sit down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me personally, if I was in that age group, I feel like if you can't lead that life alone, then you're not ready to.
That's what I'm saying. With her, it was a little bit
But
different because she's in her
scenario
mid
exists
40s.
old.
So many. That
Yeah.
is
It comes with
scenario exists in so many situations,
circumstances.
in so many age groups and so many different like varieties.
Yeah.
But see, like even for
It's
me,
just a
like
concept.
so if I was to have a man right now, like even with my ex, he never. I like to go out. I enjoy going out to go dancing. Like I like to have a good
We're
time.
gonna do another show about that because y'all are full of shit. Go ahead.
Fuck
No.
No one's going out to go dancing.
Dead
I
ass.
do. That's what
Dead
Y'all
ass.
niggas,
Right,
stop.
somebody
Y'all
had
niggas-
told me that
Okay,
one
but
time,
you're going
they
out
was
with
like-
her though, right? You're going out with your
Can I
okay,
finish though?
Go. I'm like, first of all, I don't like the way you're yelling at me. It made me feel. it made me feel very vulnerable.
I'm like, this whole echoing.
Made me feel very. Let me say this to everybody. Hold on. If you're watching, man, make sure you subscribe, rate, comment, all that fly shit. Shout out to JC. I think he jumped in the chat. Shout out to my
And
man.
if you're
No,
sipping
no
cheers.
shout out to y'all.
Okay,
Y'all
but
ain't
don't
here.
shout out to him. Shout out to my man G out there. That's my brother. Shout out to him, man, out there in these streets. Okay, go ahead, Bree.
Wait, we got this.
Oh, bitch, I'm number 13. 1 minute left.
Why I don't have this microphone? It's only JC.
1 minute left.
It's just Jason going. What happened?
So basically, like I would want my nigga to go out with me, like to, you know what I'm saying? We can have a good time. My friends are going, your friends are going. We don't have to be booed up in the club, but like I like to be around my nigga in the club.
Save that. We're gonna do
environment.
that's next week. Talking about being booed up in the club. We're gonna talk about that. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna tear y'all ass up. Pause on that shit.
Okay, let's not even bring it up. Next topic. What?
Yeah, because y'all
Booed up.
niggas are full of shit. But goddamn y'all. I agree with y'all. Now I gotta go back to saying y'all are full of shit.
I can't wait till the cameras turn up so we can talk about this.
No, that's why I just
Why
want
don't we
y'all
wait till
to
the cameras cut off?
Listen, listen. I
No,
want
because
y'all
you
to
said it's
understand-
next
Oh, yeah, next
show.
week, yeah.
I want y'all to understand that
What do you want us to understand? Like,
ultimately, everybody needs to relax, okay?
everybody does need to relax. I
Everybody-
agree.
It's hot in here. Shit.
Is it
No,
hot?
not in
It feels
here.
amazing. I've been in no AC all
It's very
motherfucking
vibes here. I hope
day.
that the vibes here is sending to the world. I'm saying in the world.
They do want you to talk into your microphone.
Everybody
Hey,
in the world is so pressed like a panini, ready to find the next issue,
Instead of panini.
ready to be upset about something. How about just like take a breath and realize
Okay,
that
but-
this isn't even threatening your life. Shut the fuck
But it could be
up.
threatening your life though.
It's not that deep.
It could be though.
It's not. People
Hold on.
blow things out
Wait
of
a
proportion.
minute. You know how many niggas?
Y'all
Do
be
y'all
ready
watch
to
these
stress out.
shows?
Y'all are ready to stress out.
Do
That's what
y'all
y'all
watch
should
these
do.
shows?
Exactly.
Or what?
Like
Hold
they
on.
want something to be
When
wrong.
do
so
people
they
get
can sit
killed?
and
When do
argue
people-
about it, be mad and
One at a time.
What do people die over the most? Randomly, like with killings. It's always over
Car
the-
accidents.
No, nigga. I'm talking. I said in the internet. I'm talking about when somebody is murdered, nigga.
Drugs.
Like Fatal Attraction, Love.
That's it's all. Most of the.
I
No.
want to see some.
Nigga, I
They can't even say it.
watch all them
They
shows.
can't-
I watch all them shows.
What do people die over there?
Money.
He been watching. He been
Hold on.
watching Snap. That's
Hold on.
why.
No.
Money.
Hold on.
You been watching
Who
Snap.
has the money? Why do they get all the
Money.
money? Because of what? They're in a relationship with somebody. Somebody has a damn.
No, doesn't even have to be an affair.
I
You
ain't
could
no
just
affair.
get fat and ugly and motherfucker don't love you no more.
That's my point. That's where I'm going.
Money.
Motherfuckers want to. That's my. Okay, nigga, but you want to get out of the relationship and you want to get some compensation on the way out the door.
But see, honestly,
I ain't gonna murder.
I don't want to talk about it because I was going to say some
Some people say
shit.
some fucked up shit. See?
I
You see what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
murder
'Cause-
nobody.
I'll play myself.
See,
Huh?
my point is that like, yo, listen, man, some of this shit got to be serious because like when you're going out with somebody, with your lady or whatever the fuck y'all are doing, all this shit, second chances, people in public, the flirt, everything we talk about today, all that shit is relevant to me because it can lead to shit, right? That's why, oh boy, I don't disagree with him necessarily throwing out that time frame because it could lead to shit. So if he don't say nothing and something pop up, he be like, man, I should have said something, right?
What time frame? What do you mean?
Oh,
Like
wait,
two
wait,
times.
wait,
But
Carla.
see,
He
but
was
then
saying,
I'm
like,
not
yo,
just saying
I'm
like be out at any time, any night. Great, have fun. I'm
That's
saying,
what they're saying, though.
if
They're
you're
saying don't
going,
give me no
like, out
damn
like with girls.
And I'm not
don't-
saying-
I
it
didn't
should be a
say
person.
that. I said it depends. Like for me personally, if I'm in a committed relationship, okay, we're not gonna want to be around each other. I'm not the type of bitch to be clingy around my nigga. Maybe for like the first couple months, and after that, my nigga, I need my own space. I need to be around my girls.
if y'all live
I need to be
together?
with
What if y'all
myself.
a shack?
If we live together,
the Dietrich Haddon. Go ahead.
even if we live together, I feel like men and women need their own time apart. Some people don't realize that that's a very
Hold on, like
important
every
thing.
day? Hold on,
Not
how
every
often?
day. I'm saying, but like maybe if it needs to be once a week or like sometimes like if
Like
y'all are too
reoccurring, like a time
y'all are
to
too
have
overcrowded.
your own.
If you think about it, every person needs to have their own personal space. No matter if you're in a marriage, no matter if you're in a committed relationship or you're just dating. I feel like
I agree to that.
because
Don't put that in my
I
mind's head.
you need to trust your woman.
I agree
She
to
needs to
that.
be right here.
You need to trust your woman.
I do trust my woman.
Because if you can,
trust that
I
she's
know
gonna do well.
some men, I have married friends and their men will not let them go out because their man is so insecure that they do not think that their woman should be going out and having a good time
Oh
with
no, I
her
would let my
girls.
wife go out. Y'all wouldn't trip on that.
That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
though. That's what I'm saying because
that's
there's
going
niggas.
out, whatever that means, like seriously, that's necessary.
think-
like we weren't born as a couple.
No,
we were
what-
born as an
and
individual.
that's what people don't think
like,
about.
You're a human.
And
That's what
I
people
think
don't
it
think about.
depends on the way that you express those types of concerns. Like if he has
Yeah,
concerns
that's
about her
important.
being out till 2 a.m., that's fine. You can have those concerns. You can have those feelings. Nobody
It
is
shows
against
love.
you. But
It
you're not
shows
about to
love.
come in at me in a manner where I feel like you trying to tell me what to do at that point. I feel like you can express it. Let her know about like, look, I don't feel too comfortable about this and the third. Like, it's not gonna be like you need to be back by 2 a.m. Then I'm gonna be like, nigga, excuse me. Because at the end of the day, like, you are not my daddy. You don't run me.
He's
you don't
higher
do
than
none
your
of that shit.
daddy.
But
He's
see, for
gone.
me,
He's
I
higher
would
than
say
your husband.
if they're engaged. But honestly, for me, if my nigga was going out all the time and doing this, that, and the third, I'm like, okay, well, babe, can you come home a little early? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then it
That's
comes
what he
down,
was saying.
and then it comes down to that significant other that has to respect you. And if they don't respect you, that tells you what you
JC
know
said
about
I'm
that
loud.
person. But
So
I mean,
what?
I think honestly, you can express that shit to your partner. You should express those things to your partner, like how you feel. If you feel uncomfortable with something, you feel like something needs to maybe be adjusted. You can express that, but you're not gonna do it in a way where I feel like you just trying to tell me what to do, like you run me. Cause I don't know. I've grown up like seeing how my mom is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's raised me and my sisters to be the type of people where it's like, you don't get your own, you don't need a man out here, like you don't. And it's like that type of mentality is stuck in me. So it's not that I wouldn't ever be submissive, because I can see myself being submissive to a man that treats me right. But when it comes to a man that just wants to sit and tell me what to do, especially if he wants to sit and tell me what to do, but at the end of the day he going and doing whatever he pleases, and the shit that I say don't make no difference, fuck that, yo. Fuck all that.
Oh.
No.
Let me
I don't
jump.
wanna
Hold on.
hear
Let me jump
that
to the
shit.
chat. This is civil backing on what you said. My man, artificial intelligence said, "This is the reason the divorce rate is 60%. Nobody wants to compromise." Shout out to you.
I feel like that's a
Absolutely,
big thing
that's
too.
true.
A lot of people don't want to compromise
That's
because
true.
See,
People don't know how to.
It's a
People
line
don't know how
between
to.
submission and compromise.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
being submissive, the definition of being submissive is when someone is telling you what to do and they want you to do it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're giving you an ultimatum.
That word submission is not even in my vocabulary. Like,
It's in mine.
if my
Bow down to
person-
some pimping,
if
right?
the person that I commit
I'm
to-
out here in these streets. Let me
Listen.
throw my shoes up, man.
Listen, I'm a
These
Cancer.
egos,
For y'all that don't know, I'm July 9th. It's my birthday, Cancer. So I'm like very big on feelings. Feelings are important.
What we doing for your birthday this year? Your birthday coming up.
I'm
Huh?
thinking New Orleans, Bourbon. Turn up.
I can't go down there. My wife not let me go
Yes,
down
you
there.
can.
No, she won't let me go.
She
Go
can
ahead.
come too.
Let her go. Y'all get a babysitter. Take the
I
kids
know,
to
Naomi, if you
grandma's.
watching.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Naomi, for real. But yeah, like I think feelings are very important, and I don't play with mine, and I don't play with anyone else's. So when it comes to someone putting something on the table, like that shit is important to me. I'm not gonna be like, whatever.
I'm like, wait, we was
can-
talking about
a
compromising.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like that's what I'm saying. It's important to me. Like I'm here for that. Like I'm here to do that. Like a misunderstanding is just that. Like if like you're wanting me to compromise on something that doesn't have a real foundation or grounding, then that's what it is.
Well, see, yeah, because like I remember my ex would be like something like just simple, like some niggas commenting on my page or something, and then he would.
Gotta nip that in the bud, though, Bree.
I don't respond to it. I don't address it. There's nothing I could do. People are free willing to do anything and say what they want.
You'll be telling her.
But
to
when
have
it
no
comes
friends.
to him, he replying to the shit like, "Thank you, bitch."
Wow.
That you're not compromising. And I think that's a lot of things between being sexist, because men think they can do certain things and women cannot.
But we can't.
So like, fuck y'all for that. Because my nigga, I remember this nigga dead ass went to a trip to Austin with his boys, but failed
Like
to
you put
mention.
both with his boy. Was it not his boys?
No, because there was bitches in the
Oh,
same
okay.
hotel room that y'all were all staying at.
My bad.
But it was just a guys trip and y'all just hanging out with homies. I would never,
He
if
didn't
I'm in
bring
a
the
relationship.
bitches.
Oh, fuck that. There was 3 niggas and 3 bitches. That means pussy for you, pussy for you, pussy for you. The fuck? No. Fuck that. Nah.
I tried to help you, homie. My bad. I tried to help you.
Yeah.
I can't go.
So that's what I'm saying. But if I was to be like, oh, I'm doing that. Oh.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's a
don't make the
battle
rules of
between
society,
men and
bro.
women.
Society says women can't do that. I don't know. I didn't make
I break those barriers because I've dead outside niggas. But why you drinking a beer, bitch? Because I can. Like
that does annoy me, but you know, whatever. I want to go put on my Team J's too. I'm put on my Team Jordans.
You're saying that some
We
shit
gotta cut the
exists.
cameras at that point.
My Team Jordans. You
Please cut it
know,
off.
why y'all don't like niggas?
This
with Team
you just
Jordans?
said you get annoyed because women drink beer.
Out of a bottle. I like women to drink beer out of a glass. You should drink beer out of a glass. Although
Fuck
technically
no.
this is kind of a glass.
It
but
is
it's
a glass.
It's a glass bottle.
What
so
is that? What does that have to do with anything? That shit don't make no fucking sense.
I don't know. I can't explain it. Just
That's because y'all, some of y'all niggas are like literally there's something wrong in y'all's fucking head.
Is something wrong in my head?
Yes.
Maybe.
You're like, yeah, because I'm dead outside. Why are you drinking a beer? Like some nigga just texted my phone now. I hope he's watching still because he's like, what do you, bitch? Because I can. What does that have to do with you?
But if you would have had it out of a glass though, it would have been a classier look.
I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I don't.
It's like you know. That's
Yeah, but it's
that's
good.
something that I
Don't give
even-
a fuck because there's
Don't encourage this shit,
somebody
Lionel.
saying like I like that beer bottle. Like I would rather cheer.
You want to listen to this nigga?
You know what I'm saying? So like people just don't give
But
a
it's
fuck about
like
these
no,
opinions.
I don't
That's the
change.
ultimate thing.
I don't
all
change
this
shit about myself unless
And you should.
something. I should.
No, you should not.
I shouldn't know because I'm not gonna fit. I'm not gonna be
Yes.
molded into what you want me to be. I am who I am. If you can't accept it, then get the fuck on.
I think a lot of
Unless
men
you're harming
too. Not
them, like,
every
this is
man,
a
but I
harming
think a lot of
body.
men need to stop being in that mindset that women do shit for y'all. Like we don't do shit to
Sure
please
fuck
y'all.
don't.
We don't do shit to look for y'all to do none of that shit. Not every woman out here is like that. Now I'm not saying every woman.
you niggas do
out
though,
here is like that.
but y'all don't want to hear that team.
Not every woman is out here like that. Like when I do some shit for myself, when I'm drinking on my own, when I'm going out with my girls, I'm not doing that shit for no nigga. I'm not doing that shit for none of y'all. Like I'm doing that
Most
shit
of
for
the
me,
times that
my
we
girls.
go out, there's already prearranged dick. Like it's not like we going out like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck on this new nigga tonight. Like no.
Yeah,
What happens if you meet a new
9
nigga?
times out of 10, I don't
No.
want a new nigga.
You don't want a new nigga?
No.
You don't know that dick could be small as fuck and you go home
It's
mad.
gray area.
Ultimately,
I'm like,
ultimately, what everybody gotta realize, because my mindset about it is, if anybody could even like take this person, then they're not mine. Like if anybody can like if you're out and like you end up having this bomb connection and y'all are fired and y'all go home and do y'all thing, then do y'all thing like that.
See, I don't be
Like, I'm
talking
not
in the
gonna be
club like
oh
that.
my
Like
God, no.
I don't talk to niggas in the club.
I
like
think
that.
there comes a certain.
That's
That's
different
gonna
club
suck, but
conversation.
I think
just like,
there,
don't hang
I
up
think there
over
comes
it.
a certain
There's rules
there
to
comes
this
a certain
club
point in at least in my life where I wasn't like I got bored of just
You
trying to
wanna
fuck
smoke
on
that hoe
somebody.
so
Like
bad.
that shit is boring to me
Is it
now.
Cuban?
Like I'm not just
No,
looking for
it's
the next
some
dick to sit on. I'm not.
Shit literally says American. Shit literally says American on it.
She says that Cuban. He said that.
Shit literally says
Nigga, this
American.
shit finna be nasty.
I'm gonna smoke this
But no,
shit.
what was I saying? So like, what was I saying? Y'all made me. Oh, about how y'all think that women do shit for niggas.
What you do? But go ahead.
Y'all niggas go spend your whole fucking check on designer just to flex on the next nigga in the
Let me
club.
tell you why we do it. Hold on. Let me tell you why we. No, it's not the next nigga.
So
Let me tell you why we do it. We can't even wear Team J's.
Fuck no!
There you go. I can't wear Team
How
J's.
the fuck would you look at me if I walked in the club with like not this is a
I wouldn't look any type of way.
upgraded.
Listen,
But
if I
like-
was a single man, all I would care about is if you got a fat ass. That's the only thing I'm
That's all
care
you
about.
care about?
Yeah. What else? We
Oh, see, there's
I look at
niggas
the
like
face
you.
too.
out
Hold on. I
there.
look at the face too. Hold on. I look at the face.
You don't have standards.
I look at the face.
You don't have standards.
I look at the face too.
Is your shirt? I mean, your hat. Memphis Red Sox. Is that what it's at?
No, this is a Negro Leagues team.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
I have a Negro Leagues
I
baseball
seen the
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10,
Hold on,
unless you're just looking busted.
Bree just
and-
lost her mind right
Unless
now.
you're
for a
just
second.
looking
Let's get
busted,
back.
I just
guys not even
peeped.
considering that. Like, you know,
Shout out to my
guys
man,
are
Artificial
considering
Intelligence. Artificial Intelligence said that Bree hates the anti-beer talk. And he also said cheers.
Because there shouldn't be any anti-beer talk. People should be.
There
able to drink
should be,
along.
Lionel. Women shouldn't drink beer out of cans and bottles.
No, we are not doing this in 2019.
Yes, we are.
Don't listen
He's
to him.
old.
It's crazy.
He's
old.
Crazy.
Y'all shouldn't be doing that. Pull up a goddamn
This is
glass.
crazy.
Have some
Nigga, you
respect for
in San
yourself.
Antonio, motherfucking Texas.
And you know what?
It's
Shout
not
out to
aware. This is
Y'all saw
crazy.
man Yellow Beezy was on live with some females from San Antonio. They did not represent. Did y'all see that shit?
Were they
No,
Mexican?
I'm sure they did.
It was a Mexican chick and a black chick. I think they were strippers.
I ain't from San Antonio, so I don't give a
It
fuck.
did not go over well. They were twerking in the camera. It was.
What's the
Boosie
setup?
lives be the livest.
Shout out to Boosie.
He said, pull them bitches out. This should be having me dead. Talking
See,
about they titties out.
and this is because you got bitches on live that want to pull shit out with Boosie, and then she want to talk about she got a boyfriend. It's this weird shit going on out here in these streets, man.
Bitches do anything to be in
Uh-oh.
a nigga face with some bread.
That's true, but you know what I heard Jada Pinkett Smith say was
Oh, don't quote
like
her.
just like how like for guys it's primal. Like she was acknowledging the fact that it's primal for guys to like see something beautiful, see a beautiful woman, and like react to it. Like that's a natural reaction that happens. It's primal. Just like it's primal for women to like see someone with power or money and be able to say like, wow, this person can provide a home and provide this for me. Like it's just primal things that like men and women think.
I would tell you
So,
how the
and
other day
I
we
can
all
see
just
that.
animals on this fucking earth.
I mean, honestly, we're all fucked up. If you want.
Whoa,
I
bitch,
mean, that's
I
why
think
feel
I'm
like
pretty good.
humans
No, you're
gotta-
not.
I think
humans
I'm
have to
pretty
do
good.
No,
better.
you're not.
I think I'm pretty good.
No, look, this is what humans do. Humans make up these scenarios of how they want people to be or how they want
They
situations
over
to be.
fantasize things.
And then when it's not that, in
then
person,
and then a lot of times when people do that, they over fantasize things to the point where it doesn't matter what predicament they're in, they're gonna make sure that whatever they thought in their head was supposed to be is going to be.
Yeah.
And I think people a lot of times.
I didn't realize that people didn't know how to truly observe the beauty of something.
Yeah, like if a person's flaws, if a
It comes
person
with
isn't
shit.
up
Yeah,
to
it
par
comes with
to what
flaws.
exactly
That
like
beauty comes with
I feel like
flaws.
what you said earlier because you feel like
What the hell, Mo? Go ahead.
like when you're saying like you still need to grow when you're in a relationship or you don't have to be all the way there to be in a committed relationship. I totally agree because different people mold you like
that's true.
without changing you but molding you to be like, okay, yes, this is what I learned about myself and this is what I'm gonna
This ankle
change
hurt.
and this person can help me.
Absolutely, which you
bring
wouldn't
me
even
to that.
consider if you were just alone. You wouldn't even have to consider
You wouldn't that thought process wouldn't even cross your mind.
Yeah.
All right, can we get back to let's get ready. This nigga's mic is full. Let's get back to try to wrap this whole shit up. Let's get back to the second chances
We
thing.
just out here jibber jabbering.
Yeah, I want to get back to the second chances thing real quick. Just one thing, right? Would y'all consider? I know you said the one X no, but would y'all consider getting back with? Well, your lady's here, so you better say no, nigga. Let's talk to Bree. She already said no. Would you consider getting back with an ex? How about the dude where you disrespectfully brought somebody to his basketball game, another man? Would you consider getting back with him?
No. I just
You
actually
wouldn't give him a second chance? He fucked up that
I'm gonna say
bad?
fuck it because I don't give a fuck if he's a bitch tuning or not. But I linked up with that nigga when he came back home like a couple weekends ago.
Whoa.
Well,
All right.
But no, like that ass was asking me. He was like, who you be fucking and shit. I'm like,
Whoa.
he's in a whole nother relationship. The bitch he told me not to worry about. That's who he's with and has been with. I haven't seen this nigga in 2 years. He's been with Shorty for 2 years. He dead ass asked me as soon as we got done having sex. Was like, so who you be fucking?
Hold on. Let's hold on. Whoa. This shit went fast. Oh, this went fast. Hold on. That went fast. Hold on.
Straight to the cut.
So he is now with the chick he told you don't worry about. He's with her still.
Yep.
But he still was having sex with you a couple weeks ago.
I plotted it like I
Whoa.
knew.
This is some Jerry Springer shit.
Look.
I told Mo like just because we talked about
I
this
gotta
when
go
we
get
were
a bottle now.
we
Go ahead.
talked about this.
Listen.
Go ahead.
If he will do it with you, he will.
How
do
you
it
get him is how you gonna
to
lose him,
Like,
shorty. I was with that nigga for
so-
5 years.
My bad.
Goddamn.
My bad, Pippin.
I was with that nigga for 5 years, so I feel like anytime if I want to get dick from that nigga, I can. You didn't have that bitch ain't had no respect for my relationship, so bitch, I could give a
So
fuck
you're not
about
gonna respect
yours.
us. You shouldn't.
Why
do
should
that.
I?
No, the fuck.
You shouldn't do
And
that.
it was so funny because this nigga was just so scared that I was gonna go run and tell his bitch. I'm like, I don't give a fuck
Shout out
about
to the
this bitch.
Canadians.
But don't.
Goddamn.
But
nigga,
that's
no
what-
bottle you didn't tell nobody.
But that's what's wrong. I feel like why do you think that nigga's still asking me why who I'm fucking? Like what that got to do with you?
Well, I'll
Because
tell you
he wanna
the answer.
know.
Yeah, he wants to know. He wants to know. He would like for you to not be fucking anybody.
That also reveals who could have possibly like been on your mind during the duration, and like who you were thinking.
But you
was
hold on. Let's not let Bree off the hook because Bree said she set this whole shit up, which is some real devious shit, Bree.
I did.
Some real
Honestly, I knew he was back home, but all his friends still follow me on social media. So I feel like the shit that they were posting, it was to be like, yeah, like it was mine behind his shit too. Like
Was it some revenge? Was it revenge sex or there was just?
it wasn't even revenge, just because I knew I could do it and I did it. Like I went out, I had no intention, honestly, linking up with him that night, but Cause his bitch always blocks me, so I had to like star 67
Which he
and call
should,
this
damn.
nigga. I don't hit him up, like I don't give a fuck what he doing. I moved on. It is what it is. We had good times, we had bad times. It is what it is. You're in a new relationship. I kind of respect it. So you know what it is. I plotted on that nigga. I knew I could fuck, so I did it.
Fuck it. It's a fight.
But just don't ask me who I'm fucking.
He shouldn't have asked you. That's kind of crass.
That was weird. But guess what? The joke is
Uh-oh. It's his homeboy.
no. It was just someone that was my friend during our relationship that I
So
had
both of
sex
y'all did the
with.
same shit.
I never cheated. I never ever cheated. But definitely when
Have you ever
we
cheated on
broke
anybody,
up.
though?
No, I have no. I
Have you
swear,
ever cheated on anybody?
I haven't.
Ah, there you go. Shout out to you.
It's not a shout out.
Oh, yeah, shout out to you.
I've never had.
I don't know. I feel
Never
like it's a good
had.
shot. You never had? Have you ever cheated on anybody?
I've cheated before.
There you go.
I just-
I've never cheated, so fuck these two heathens over here.
I'm weak. I've never
We don't
had
condone
though.
it.
I'm fucking with y'all. No. But it happens, though, right?
No, I don't.
It
To
isn't that
me
it just
personally,
happens. I'm kind of like
Was it?
I grew from it, so I can look back and like see
This
the
nigga said I
the
grew
mistakes
from
I
it.
made.
wait.
Ain't that about
So
a bitch?
if
did grow
you're on a
because-
break and you have
I don't
sex
know.
with someone else, is that considered
Oh,
cheating?
you're on the break. Yeah, high five. Shout out to Dwayne Wade's love child. He was on the break.
Oh yeah, he was on a break.
You make a whole child.
He's on the. You can make it in just one night.
Yeah, I mean it just takes 5 minutes.
It's like
Ooh, that's a good one. Hold on. Would you get back with your ex if y'all were on the
Nope.
break and they had a child?
Nope.
That's a lot. No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Now you got a baby mama.
Well,
That's something. No, that's something real. That's extreme. Like that's extreme. That's a whole life altering.
this is not that big.
Especially
of a
if we
deal.
have
That's a
no
whole
kids,
nother
nothing
woman that we have to deal with.
Not really.
The both of us. Yes.
Oh, the both of y'all got to deal with her. You don't trust your man to deal
I
with
know
that?
that-
handle
No,
this?
because-
Conversation, but I don't know.
To me, that's I would never date no one with kids.
Oh,
I
well,
wa-
you and Mo on the same shit.
I
But I'm
won't.
saying, I mean, as far as the men's perspective, would you get back with a woman who got pregnant on your break?
And she
Oh, no.
pregnant as hell, and y'all still together.
It's different. I keep telling y'all, it's different for men and women.
It's not necessarily
I
that.
keep telling y'all
Okay,
this.
after
It's
she has the
totally-
baby, the
One
baby
is-
already good. 6
one
months
is
or so.
carrying the child,
Yes.
and one is not. There's no difference between that.
That's
y'all
a huge difference.
Y'all
nigga.
both
You
still
don't see the
have a
difference?
child. You both still have a
No.
child. Yes, the only
Who
difference
keeps the
is
child?
it doesn't fucking
It does.
matter.
That's the problem.
That's not a
Does
question
matter.
for me.
You
Like
know
if
what?
you get
I'm done
pregnant
talking.
while
It
we're
doesn't-
together, no.
If you get a bitch pregnant while
Mo's
we
leaving the
together,
show.
I'm finna leave too because shit is so like understandable. Yes, shit is gonna be different between men and women, but at the end of the day, if you like lay down the foundation of it, if a woman had a woman. If a woman went, if y'all was on a break and she ended up getting knocked up by the next nigga and y'all still got back together, it's either you're gonna be like, okay, you did that, you fucked up, I got you, that's his kid, but you know what I'm saying, I'm with you. If he did that, it's either, okay, you did that, I'm with you, that's your kid, so that's, you know, it's still the same
Bree,
shit.
you
just
don't
one-
recognize the difference in that.
One bitch got a belly and one don't.
That's a huge difference. I'm not going to the OB with
But have you ever
with this
fucked a
nigga
pregnant
baby.
woman?
My wife's been pregnant. multiple
Okay.
times, but that's totally different. It's totally different. I'm
I
not
know
going
niggas
to-
out here knocking pregnant bitches left or right. So if
Well,
you
that's
can-
different though. That's just fucking pregnant bitches now. You know. Shout out.
I mean,
I'm not mad at them.
yes, it can be fucked up because you know that's a whole nother nigga baby. You know.
Yes,
what
nigga. I'm not
saying?
going to OB fucking appointments.
Regardless.
But I feel like you shouldn't have to do
Regardless,
that.
on
The baby
flip
daddy
side,
should.
That's a whole nother bitch baby. That's doctor appointments you need to be at. That's the labor you have to be there
Right,
for.
'cause we
That's
gonna go to
that's
your-
the whole,
we gonna go to your
that's
side
the whole
bitch
child. That's everything. Just as much as it is for a woman, just because the man decides not to be there, as much as the woman decides to be there, fuck that, bro. Like no, if you can sit there and say that a man should be forgiven because he had a baby on her. On a break, whatever, it should be the same exact way with a woman, regardless. If you gotta wait them 9 months, wait till she pop out the baby, do that shit. But it doesn't matter. Like that should not matter.
I feel like you're
that's-
yelling at me, Mo.
No,
Are you
I'm,
yelling at me,
I'm
Mo?
annoyed
You
at
know
the fact
what?
and how
You know
like
what?
double standards
Listen,
are. Like that's so
listen.
fucked up.
Y'all, the thing is,
Bring some light to this, cause
the
I'm
thing
ignorant.
is to be
Like,
like just
talk to me.
be your fucking best fullest self. Like, come on, if you're gonna commit to someone, do that. Like,
But you
I-
can commit to one.
I
I think we should commit to
I-
multiple people. Line. What do you think?
I think the biggest thing is honesty. Like nobody can tell you that that's not true for you. Nobody can say
Oh,
that's
that
not
you
true.
commit multiple
So
people.
just be honest.
Somebody
Whatever
can't
it
tell
is.
me. Somebody can't tell you that's not.
Exactly. So if it's like whatever it is, then you just have to be clear, because then you play the whole situation. It gets into word semantics. It gets into all
That's
this other shit.
semantics.
When you like were committed to this committed thing, but in reality, like your perspective was this, and that's what you were hoping for. That was your best case scenario. You were just hoping that when it ever was revealed, they would align. But like if you were thinking that you want to be able to like be this person or be able to be like free or experience like have these things, then like make sure your intentions are clear, because if not, then it's gonna confuse things. If you're gonna be committed to somebody and that's your focus, then just say that. But don't say that and like your reality is like I'm gonna go be this flirtation person.
But I'm with you. I don't
I
disagree.
think that's
with
the thing. That's just the disconnect. It's just like, that's not what I understood from you. I was
Right.
expecting this, but this is what you're giving me. And it's like, but
That
this
happens.
is what I'm thinking. That's not what I was.
What do you about that? How people can? Because I think sometimes people can change from the dating stage to the relationship
Yeah,
stage.
that's true.
Let's do that next week. We'll talk about that. Maybe how the changes from the changes that can happen from the dating stage to the relationship stage.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of changes that happen in between.
But it's about the level. Where y'all at?
Well,
Because
it's
that's life.
It's about some goddamn respect.
See, but that's why I be getting confused. Do y'all know what the fuck life is? Do y'all think you get to just make up life and like it has to
Yes.
go that
You
way?
can make life what you want it to be.
Life is real, and like you're gonna
Yes, it's
listen.
real.
But listen, you think you can make life what you want it to be? That's the biggest fairy tale. I'm sorry.
What? Hold on. So
There
hold
are
on.
so many things
You
that
can
happen that are out
break
of
this
control.
down. I'm confused. Okay.
And
Oh,
I'm someone
okay, I see
who
what
like
you're
is like a type A personality, and I love to control every single thing that I
That's
can.
not realistic,
I would
though.
fold if like I can't even control
That's
something. 'cause
not
I think of
realistic.
everything.
That's not
what I'm
realistic.
saying, but
That's
what
not
I'm-
realistic.
But that's what I'm
To
saying. We have
control
to have a
every aspect of your
realistic-
life, that's not realistic.
Exactly. We got to know that shit's gonna happen out of our control.
Yes, because that's life. You can manifest things and
In
shit
every
can happen,
aspect.
but like shit ain't gonna get done if you don't put in the work and you don't get something to work to that point. So there's nothing that can be controlled. You control, okay, yes, I control this and this, and yes, this is gonna happen. It's not guaranteed that it's gonna happen, but you can always work to something to make sure that it's a possibility that it can get to that
Rick
point.
went to the bathroom and came back with
Yeah,
goddamn
possibility,
wisdom.
that's
around
real.
this mother. Did you wash your
Possibility,
hands?
but do not still.
Yes, I
but
wash my
people
hands.
don't
Smell?
live with that.
No.
People don't live. People, that would be great if that was the reality, but people don't live with possibilities. People live with, I wanted a star shape. That's how I
Fairy
saw this,
tales,
and I'm gonna
like
put
you
this
said.
star into the circle, and that's what it needs to be. People don't live with
What?
the possibility that my star shape won't be able to like go into its star fit. Maybe I'll have to get the circle piece and put it into
I
the
know what I'm
circle.
doing, so-
People are expecting their star to fit into a circle. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. People are having their expectations put onto life as if they're fucking God.
So what should we do
Like,
with life?
that's not the realistic thing. A lot of times you gotta
So
take the
confused.
lemons and make fucking lemonade. Like, know that you're a boss. Know who you are.
Take
We gotta
the-
start there. If you don't know who the
take
fuck
the
you are,
lime
then
and
don't even
prickly
talk to me.
pear.
Know who you are. And take the situations and the adversity that life gives you and like pimp that shit, freak that shit. Those are the people that I gravitate towards. I'm like, okay, this person knows how to fucking be. This person can freak a situation. The Bible's fine. You guys relax. And ultimately, like you guys stop playing yourself. Like I have higher hopes that everyone can be on the frequency of knowing who the fuck they are and knowing deep down that they are truly divine. And like not settling for the petty shit and like the lower shit. That's not like what we're here for. So like it kills me. I'll just be like this. And I'll be seeing people operate on like some petty shit. Like you're energized right now from some insecurity. Continue. Like that's what I'm saying. Like come on. That's what I'm saying. Like come on, pull it together. This is life and a lot of shit happens that we can't control, but that doesn't change who the fuck you are. And remember that. Stay true to that 10 toes down. Have confidence in that. Roll. Make the earth better. Be the fucking thing that we're talking about. Be the thing. It's just simple. Don't be the fucking problem. Don't become insecure and scared and fearful.
Okay, back to what we was talking about earlier. Sorry,
Yeah.
but my homeboy was like, "Fuck no, I'm not coming home early. Nobody want no clingy ass girlfriend."
But a guy shouldn't come home early. I don't make these rules up. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do, man? I'll make these goddamn rules.
Cause I'm really done. I'm done.
I'm on an after show because
And
y'all
he
got me
should.
fucked
I'm not gonna
up.
say a guy or a girl shouldn't. I'm gonna say no one should be controlled if you're over like 18 or 19 years old. Period.
I got
Nobody's
one mama
asking for a
and one
parent.
daddy.
Nobody's asking for another parent. I promise.
Look, I moved out for a reason.
No,
Shout
nobody's
out to that
asking
brother,
for
man.
that.
He's 100% correct.
I promise that nobody's asking for that.
Hey, shout out to rap. Let's get ready to wrap it up, man. I think Lionel left us with some good words of wisdom.
And lastly,
Oh,
on top
shit,
of that,
he's
I'm
not
gonna get on top of that because ultimately that comment let me know that we gotta realize that men as men, yeah,
As men.
there are double standards to both sides, but at the end
Not
of the
both
day,
sides, just one, but it's okay.
No, because there are things that exist. That's just facts. There are double standards to both sides, but
Those are
ultimately, I
facts.
think men have a tougher time realizing that women are humans and like
That
Whoa,
we
what
just
is-
don't women.
What do we think women are?
Y'all
But no,
think
the
women
reason-
are like
the
an accessory. That's what y'all think.
Ooh, that's probably a good point. Yeah.
But the thing is just like safety. That's my concern. Like if you're gonna be out past 2, I gotta know that you're safe. That's my thing. It's
My
not
nigga,
like I gotta know that
honestly,
you're not
I
fucking
have to know
somebody.
that you're not
I'm thinking
safely
about
bouncing
that.
on another dick. That's what I need to know.
See, I know that I wouldn't
See,
be
that's
with you.
fucked up if that's
but,
your only concern.
but I wouldn't be with you. I
Not the
promise.
safety, but
I
like,
couldn't-
are you
no.
fucking on someone
I
else?
couldn't
Safely.
imagine being with a bitch where I had to even worry about that. I wouldn't. Like I'm too fucking lasagna, the G in lasagna. I'm too fucking mad to be worried about if my bitch is out here fucking another nigga. I would never live a life like that. I would never sign up. I would never sign up for that dork shit. That's weak.
He
Don't
said
be out
dork.
here doing that. I'm serious. You gotta know. If you don't know that your woman is not fucking another nigga, then what? Come on. Who are you?
I don't.
You don't know that? You
I
don't
mean,
know that your woman is not gonna
listen.
hop at the first opportunity of dick?
Let me tell you this, Lionel. My wife tells me that she goes to work every day. I hope she's telling the truth.
Just pop up.
I don't know where the hell she's going. I hope she's going there.
You
Right?
gotta know this because you don't gotta.
You don't know
exist.
shit. That's the thing. You don't know
But-
anything about people, though, Lionel. You listen, man. A pair of my homeboy, shout out my man Mike Watts out there. He told me a long time ago, a pair of lips and say anything.
But I think that's fried shit. If you're in a fried relationship, like I tear shit
No.
down. I'm like, let's get to the organic, most raw, raunchy, real shit. I'm not here for the fucking like I need to know. Like I'm serious.
What are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm like a
Niggas-
7.5.
No.
I feel like you're 8.5.
But no, this is real. This is me.
7.5.
This is so me. Like I'm not for the.
Right
No,
now.
I
I'm
know.
not. I'm
Well,
not
nigga,
for
you-
the.
you
I'm
get-
feeling my vibes.
Okay, we're killing her. We're killing.
What's
listen,
wrong?
Girl,
Girl, you're the vibe killer right
tired of
now.
all the double standard shit.
I'm not.
Oh,
with
but
the
I
double
meant-
standard.
I
All the double standard talk tonight.
I'm not with it.
Why are you mad at me then? Mo?
Because-
That's what you're talking about. Why are you
Because-
mad?
That's
fucked
right now.
up.
Me and Lionel drinking the same shit, but it's wrong for me to be doing it. It's not classy for me. That's what's fucked up.
You know what
What's
though? But,
fucked
okay,
up-
I'm with you though. But let me. Can I explain?
Go
That's
ahead.
a Roy thing though. Roy also doesn't like women who belch. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Is
But that's
burping.
natural.
I was
You
just
mean like
burping,
Belgian
too.
public.
That's why I was fucking with you about.
Yeah, to Belgian public.
No,
Not
period.
Belgian,
No, no, no,
everyone
nigga.
does.
I have you ever heard me belch? You'll never ever hear
But
me
I don't
belch.
think that you don't.
I
Like,
think-
I've never seen you
I
take a shit.
agree.
That you don't take a shit.
I agree.
I would be dumb, ignorant to do that.
I'm agreeing with you. I don't like I don't like. I'm not saying that public, saying around me. Period. But again, everybody has little idiosyncrasies right about themselves. They're like, yo, I don't like people to do it. Like I hate my wife put the toilet paper on the opposite way. I'm like, don't put it on that way. Put it
but
on this way. It
imagine
shit
how
don't
you
work.
elevate when you realize you're fighting something that's not a fight.
Oh no, that's a fight. 'Cause you should put it
Imagine
on the
how
great
you
way.
elevate. I'm
No,
serious.
I'm not gonna elevate.
Picking and choosing your
I was
battles.
gonna say we talked about picking your battles.
It's,
No, no,
it's
no.
important.
I'm not
Energy
gonna
is
pick-
real. You're giving into
No, no,
that.
no, no,
You're
no,
saying,
no.
no, I'm gonna fight this right now.
No. Well, and that's why I think you should find someone who fits what you fit.
No, that's important.
My wife doesn't drink beer, so I don't got to worry about that whole.
Oh, my God.
what She drinks fucking. I don't know. What else she drinks.
I'm number 13.
Shout out to. Tell everybody go vote. Okay, everybody go vote for Bree on.
Wait, so
Is there a
voting's
vote?
over right
Oh,
now.
my nigga was shit.
Wait though, but I'm in the next, little finale of it.
Tell them
so
what the fuck it is. They don't even know what you're talking about.
So basically, the magazine cover is called Ink. So like, I don't want to be on the magazine cover.
Ink
I just want.
magazine. Everybody knows Ink magazine for real.
I've never heard of it, but
Okay.
I only got
Anyways.
tattoos, and I know that shit. Go ahead.
no. But anyway, so like, the contest is basically to be on the cover and then to win $25,000. So it's basically all the contest is just based off of votes and you promoting yourself. And I was literally 41 today, like 4 hours ago, and I'm 13 in my group now.
That's
So
lit.
So let's get to this paper then.
Yeah, get to it.
facts.
Niggas told me today at the gym that
Quarter
I'm.
y'all.
Niggas, I went to the gym today at lunch to go hoop, and niggas told me that like I don't know what they were. They ain't say I was the weirdest hooper. I don't know. What
I'm
they
dead.
said.
You said turn down the volume.
But the niggas said that like, okay, so basically, right? I've been playing basketball my whole life. I've don't have any tattoos, no piercings, and I've never owned a pair of slides in my life.
Slides?
You have slides on right now.
No, nigga.
They're
I'm
house
talking about like, no,
shoes,
I'm
but
talking about
those are
like,
considered
nah,
slides.
Never
nigga.
had slides, though?
No, I've never had no Jordan or Nike slides in my life.
Nah, that's crazy.
And niggas like, yo, how the fuck
Maybe
you a
that's
hoop?
new age.
I don't know what the fuck, nigga. But niggas like, yo, you ain't got no tattoo? Like, nah, nigga. They was like, yo, your ears ain't pierced? It was like, nah, nigga. It's like, yo, why you always come here with your shoes on? Nigga, because I'm wearing these motherfuckers to play in.
The
Like,
slides thing is what gets
they're like, where your slides at?
Wait,
Like,
so you never switch out of your hooping shoes?
no, nigga.
Bro, that's
come to
that's
the-
that's that's number
I
one, my
come to the
nigga.
gym with my shoes on. I come in there to work.
No, bro.
I come in that bitch to
no,
work.
Bro, that's
Then you
rule
drive
number
home in
one,
them?
my
Huh?
nigga.
And then you drive home in them?
Boy, so
Yes,
you're
nigga.
telling me.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
I'm
Shoes.
what?
Yeah, it's tennis shoes.
The grip on your shoes is gonna get roughed up from the concrete.
Nigga, if my shoes get fucked up from walking from the parking lot to the building, I need to get different shoes.
No, that was just code. That's code. I never
This
stepped.
how I know I can't.
I never stepped out with my hooping shoes on the ground. My shit was in the gym. In the
No.
gym.
Like game shoes?
Like, I don't understand. When I come to the
No.
gym, like when I come to the gym, my shooting sleeve. When I'm in the car, my shooting sleeves on already. My knee braces on. Everything's on. When I leave, I get dressed up.
You
I
must
the
have
goddamn house.
sucked. You must have
Look,
sucked.
all I
I'm
know
in my
is
college's Hall of
all I
Fame.
know
You must
is
have sucked.
that's not
I'm
right.
in the Hall of
That's
Fame.
not right. I was
You must have sucked. You know that
Look.
nigga that come in the gym with all suited and booted.
That's just 'cause I'm old.
Pants on. That nigga just practicing shooting them weak ass layups. Then that nigga get in the pickup game.
I'm just
trash.
I gotta have that on because
I
I'm
need the
old.
highlights.
No, it's generational.
I need the
shit.
facts.
I'm on YouTube. You can look it up.
I need the facts.
It's
You can
generational shit. It's not,
you can Google me, Roy Mack on Google. You can Google me, dog. I'm on there doing my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because, you know, it's generational shit.
No, but me, I'm just old. So when I get to the gym, I gotta stretch. So I need to have all the other shit on already. So when I get there, I can stretch the fuck out. I'm too old to just come in that motherfucking hoop.
You had
Fuck
one
y'all.
sleeve on.
Yeah, nigga. My elbows
That was
all
white.
He's a Kobe
Nah,
fan.
it's black.
He's a Kobe fan.
My elbows all fucked up now.
He's a Kobe fan. Sleep with the elbow.
I've been-
Oh, you know who you look like?
I've been doing this shit for 28 years
You know
now.
who you look like?
Who do I look like? Let me hear this weirdo shit.
Oh, nigga that played for Dallas, the bald nigga.
That play for the ball?
I don't think he played for him no more.
Don't say Jason Terry.
Oh, wow.
Why the fuck have I heard that shit before? Yo, shit. Why the fuck have people told me that before? I used to live in Dallas. Everybody in
your
Dallas used to be
head.
like, yo,
Shave
you
your
like Jason
head.
Terry.
Shave your
Got my
head.
man Jet Terry out there, dog.
Crazy.
I'm weak. You do.
It's crazy though, but shout out to my niggas that hoop though, dog. I don't got no ear piercings or no tattoos. Fuck some tattoos. But vote for Bree on Ink Magazine. Although you only got like 6 tattoos. How the fuck do you
I
gonna be
have
on
more
the
than
cover?
6.
Okay, well shout out to that then too. Alright, we can ready to get the fuck up out of here because Mo is gonna fuck me up tonight. Alright, man, we get up out of here. Next week we're gonna talk about the difference between going from the talking stage to the relationship stage, right? And how women change and they don't give up the ass no more.
Oh shit.
They don't want to give no head. It's the whole thing. So we'll talk about that next week. Make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe, man. All that fly shit. Anything y'all want to leave everybody with? Are we good?
I'm going to leave y'all with
Oh
that
shit.
shit.
I should have just left.
No,
All right, go ahead.
You know I got to leave y'all with that shit. Stay up. Don't play yourselves. I hate to
Right.
see people play themselves. That shit is sad.
It is sad.
Like, you're fucking up here.
Okay.
Know it. Take every moment knowing that. Don't let, like, upsetness and stress, like, tell you, like, I'm about to get unaligned. Like, stay aligned. Keep yourself under control. Stay powerful. Stay in your element. At your frequency. Keep shit in your control. Keep the ball in your court. That's what I gotta say. Ultimately, like, I hope that y'all keep the ball in your court. Cheers.
Mo, you want to add?
Sorry.
Mo, do you want to add any hatred to the end of the show?
I just want to say we gonna see if that's the topic next week.
It will be the topic next week.
Cause she'll be switching out to the next 7 days. So
It will be the next week's topic.
We gonna forget by about
No,
Monday.
I typed it in my phone.
Yeah,
And next week's topic is the difference between going from the talking stage to the dating stage and how y'all women
And
flip
we
the
need to
game.
actually
For
address
now.
emotional abuse too. We need to address
Emotional
that.
abuse?
Yeah, because we told the people we're gonna give.
I
them
feel
that.
like Bree and Mo are emotional abusive in relationships. We'll talk about that next week. All right, man, we getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. I feel like y'all
Bye.
abusive emotionally because y'all.
No.
I get abused emotionally on this show. All right, we out of here, man.
Bye.
No strings attached.
Let's
We
talk
out.
about this. Peace. Turn this
Yes.
camera off. Because you finna get emotionally abused right now.
Cheers.
Your shit done.
Cheers. This is